Sup, y'all? Bring you guys another video. Adrien Broner versus Michel Rivera. What do you guys think about this fight? As you guys can tell by the title, it looks like we might be seeing this fight on the 13th of February. February 13, 2021. But before I get more into the video, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for more boxing and please hit that like button. It helps out the video. It helps out the channel. I'd really appreciate it. So anyway, one of you guys told me to make a video about this, and honestly, I didn't know that they already had an opponent in line for Broner. I mean, I knew that because if you guys didn't know, originally Adrien Broner was supposed to fight Pedro Campa. Pedro Campa was the first opponent that they were looking at for Adrien Broner, but he ended up having to get kicked out of the fight because his teammate, one of his team members, tested positive for the coronavirus. So Pedro Campa is no longer going to be fighting Adrien Broner before they could announce it. Like I think they were ready to officially announce it, but Campa, one of his team members, just had to test positive, and now it looks like Michel Rivera is now the likely opponent for Adrien Broner on the 13th on Showtime, February 13th on Showtime. And this is a very, very good fight actually. Definitely 100 times more competitive than the Pedro Campa fight. You know, the Pedro Campa fight, if you don't know who Pedro Campa is, let me Google him real quick. To those who doesn't know who he is, Pedro Campa is a 29-year-old fighter from Mexico with 31 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw. Yes, 31 wins, but if you look at his resume, I mean, all these fights took place over in Mexico against relatively unknown fighters. I mean, look at that. And I mean, I know he fought once here in the States, but you know, for the most part, the level of opposition he's fought, it's not the best, and he lost to a guy who had 11 wins and 8 losses. You know, the Pedro Campa fight was a good comeback fight for Adrien Broner for having not fought since 2019, January 2019, against Manny Pacquiao. You know, it was a good comeback fight to keep him busy, to give him that ring rust. But now him fighting Rivera, holy cow, man! I think they're setting up Adrien Broner to be a gatekeeper, because Michel Rivera, to those who don't know who he is, he's a 22-year-old fighter from the Dominican Republic, undefeated, 19-0, 12 wins coming by way of knockout TKO, and he's already had 2 good wins in his last 2 fights against Fidel Maldonado Jr. and Ladarius Miller. Those are 2 very good, decent wins. Then they're definitely, yeah. This is Adrien Broner is getting set up, man. The likelihood of him losing this fight is actually pretty high, in my opinion. Actually, I won't be surprised if everybody's picking Michel. Is it Michel or Michel? Michel Rivera to win this fight. Because, oh my goodness, man. Honestly, right now, at least what I'm thinking right now, I'm leaning towards Rivera. I mean, I know Adrien Broner is more experienced. You know, he's Adrien Broner and everything, but I'm liking Rivera's chances in this fight. I really am. I think they're setting up Rivera to be that next star, and him beating Broner would definitely give him an audience and a fan base, a bigger fan base for Rivera, for people to watch Rivera, and you know, for Rivera to showcase his skills in front of millions of people on TV, because Broner is still popular. Adrien Broner, people will watch no matter what. You know, he's very popular. He's very controversial. People will watch him, and man, this is gonna be a tough test for Broner. It's definitely, if he loses this fight, I don't think Adrien Broner will ever be a world champion. I mean, like I said before in previous videos, he arguably lost all his 4 fights. I mean, he obviously lost against Pacquiao, he obviously lost against Mikey Garcia, but you can argue that he lost against Granados, you can argue that he lost against Jesse Vargas, in my opinion. He's arguably in a 4-fight losing streak. Arguably. So it's a must-win situation for Adrien Broner, this fight. But I like it. I say, you know, I think, like I said earlier, this fight is definitely a lot better than the Pedro Campa fight. A lot more competitive, a lot more interesting. I hope it happens February 13th. I mean, that's less than a month away from now, so hopefully they can get things done and announce this fight officially. I'll keep you guys updated on it. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And to the one who reminded me, who let me know about this fight to make a video about it, I can't remember who you are. in the top of my head. I just remember reading the comment in the previous video I made. Thanks for letting me know about it. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Don't forget to hit that like button if you haven't yet. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. Please, and like always, have a great day. Alright, thanks.